kung saan-saan ka pa naghahanap, nandito lang naman ako. Kung sino-sino pang tinatawagan mo, nandito lang naman ako. At kung saan-saan ka pa naghahanap, nandito lang naman ako. Ako na lang, sana tayo na lang dalawa. Sana nalaman mo pala, ako na lang, sana. Ako na lang, I wish. Ako na lang, I guess. Ako na lang ang paborito mong miss. So yes, hindi ko babasagin ang iyong trip. Whatever man ang gusto mong gimmick, sabay sa jamming at taguwit mo sa gig, I stay. What are you waiting for? Call my number, knock on my door. Nandito lang ako. How I wish you'd let me know. Kung sino-sino pang tinatawagan mo, nandito lang naman ako. At kung saan-saan ka pa naghahanap, nandito lang naman ako. Kung sino-sino pang tinatawagan mo, nandito lang naman ako. At kung saan-saan ka pa naghahanap, nandito lang naman ako. Ako na lang, sana. Ako na lang, sana. Ako na lang, sana. Ako na lang, ako na lang.
Wow, thank you. Thank you very much. Miss Ranshani Ramos. She is the CBA Idol of 2012 and first runner-up of Silliman Idol 2013. Good evening, friends. And this is 3 days before Valentine's Day, but we are celebrating Valentine's right here on Phil Products on Thursday Night Chat. My name is Cecil Henove, and wow, look at our set tonight, and we will acknowledge who was responsible for making our set beautiful and innovative today. I'd like to thank first and foremost our students of Events Management of Silliman University, OM44. You will see them later as we give credits to how they have managed to make our set really nice looking and love-filled, because we will be talking about what we'd like to term as sweetheart stories as we celebrate Valentine's Day at least 3 days before Valentine's. So, I will now introduce my lovely and vivacious guests for tonight. I'd like to thank them once again for accommodating our request and for celebrating this love-filled Thursday tonight. So may I start off with a gentleman immediately to my left. He is in red, yes, because he's always in love. Mr. Mark Antonio. And together with Mark is his lovely and gracious wife, Miss Shishi Ramos Antonio. Here they are. They are now a couple, but they've been sweethearts for a long time. And now they have, of course, they have decided to get married and make the union official. And besides Shishi here is a friend of mine. I consider him as, no, not exactly my son, of course not. My brother, because we have worked together in many projects in the past, and now it can be told, he actually, supervised the making of our set today and making sure that this looks nice and innovative and really love-filled as well. He is an eventologist, now based in Cebu, but also straddles between Dumaguete and Cebu as well. He is Mr. Jansen M. Tan. Hi, Jansen. You can use your microphone if you wish to greet our televiewers later. Okay. And beside Jansen, well, we have two international students. They are actually students from Silliman University, and we'd like to thank their fellow Germans, Annalena and Christine, for inviting them over. They've been here for the past 6 months, am I correct? 5 or 6 months, and they are staying for 1 semester, but very soon they will be leaving Dumaguete for some other city or place where they will be conducting their internship as well. May I introduce Miss Ines Sins? Is that right? Yes. And beside Ines is Mr. Rafael Gross. I hope I pronounced that correctly.
Yes.
Okay, very good. So, sweetheart stories, huh? We can consume the entire hour. We will be here for about an hour. We'll consume the entire hour talking about what we call as sweetheart stories or love stories. May I start off with our couple first? Shishi and Mark, how did you two meet? Yes, who is the spokesperson?
Okay, I
Shishi.
think I'll have to answer that.
Okay.
We met in Silliman while we were students, and particularly at Silliman Church, because we are always asked to do a message through song, an anthem, or he's always asked to play the saxophone during convocations.
So Mark here is a musician, specifically a saxophonist, right, Mark?
Yeah, well, in college,
Yes.
I played the saxophone a lot, but now I like to play the drums. I also play guitar.
Yes. Okay. But you were not classmates. You did not come from the same college.
Actually, we did.
For a time?
When we were in first year, second year, for a time, we were in the physical therapy department.
And then both of you finished physical therapy?
No, actually, what happened was I finished physical therapy,
Okay.
and then she shifted to psych.
Ah, okay. Yes. Now I remember because that was when I was already here as well in Dumaguete. So that was how you met. You met in church. Can you imagine? So in other words, it's like providential and perhaps it's really sealed, huh, with God's love and so on. And then finally you decide. Did you have a long engagement?
Yes, we did.
Like how many years?
We've been sweethearts for 13 years.
3.
13.
13 years,
Yes.
and then after that, you finally decided to get married.
Yes, that's
Wow,
right.
that's a long time to be engaged. Huh? Okay, may I ask Jansen here? Yes, are you in favor of long engagements?
No, actually no.
Mhm.
I don't. It's gonna be boring.
Okay.
But in my case, I've been into 3 times along in a relationship.
Yes.
But
Okay.
it's a long term. It's
Oh.
my first is 5 years, and my recent ex is 4 years and something. And actually, I'm in a relationship right now for 3 days.
Oh my goodness!
And I guess I'm in love.
I saw that as a status on Facebook.
Yes,
I thought you were
yes.
kidding or pulling our leg. So that is really true. But your relationship is just 3 days old.
3 days old.
Just in time for Valentine's Day. And then may I ask you one more question? Is it
Sure.
necessary to be in a relationship, meaning in a relationship with someone else, in order for you, or with someone, in order for you to feel that you are in love? Is it necessary for you to have a relationship?
For me, yes, because I don't want to be alone. I have a lot of friends, but
Okay.
it's really different when you have a partner to talk, or this is my favorite, to away.
To quarrel. Ah, okay. So then we will ask you maybe after a year whether you're still with the same person.
Of course.
Yeah, maybe next Valentine's Day.
I'm a good boy.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we will see that, huh? Yes. And then Ines and Rafael are actually both in what we call as a long distance relationship. Ines, your sweetheart or your boyfriend is back in Germany?
Yeah, he is now.
Okay. And is he a student like you as well?
Not anymore. He's already working, already done with his studies.
Okay, great. And I hope you don't mind if I ask you how old you are?
I'm 22.
Okay, yes, but you're still finishing. You're finishing your studies, right? That's
Right.
about the same time, same age as your fellow Germans as well, right? In your
Right.
educational system.
Yes.
Okay, but how long have you been together? Meaning, how long have you been sweethearts? with
I
your
think it's
boyfriend?
more than 2 years now.
Oh, okay. And it has been a smooth sailing relationship so far.
So far, yes. I hope it will stay like this.
Okay. May I ask you now a more personal question? Is he your first boyfriend?
No, he isn't. It's
Oh.
my second.
Okay, fine. Yeah, remember we will be seen on YouTube, so your boyfriend will listen to us, and you can even greet him. Okay, but you are on a long distance relationship now because you're here as a student.
Yes.
So how do you keep the lines of communication open?
We're trying to chat and Skype, of course. And yeah, actually, we are in Germany in a long distance relationship as well. because after he finished his studies, he went to another place for working, and I'm still a student, so I'm still at that place. So we are actually, it's common to us to be in a long-distance relationship.
Okay, so yes, so in other words, when your boyfriend also finished school, he left your place, no? To be
Right.
somewhere else.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. And you communicated pretty much the same way?
Yeah, pretty much the same way. And we try to see each other every weekend, so he would come to me and then I was coming to his place.
Yeah. Like visiting each
Visiting,
other. Yes,
yeah.
but at least that is in Germany. You are now in the Philippines
Yeah.
and maybe going to another place.
Yeah.
So that's really going to be physically difficult for you to always be together. Yeah,
Of course.
great, Ines, great. So Rafael, wow, your girlfriend, please don't tell me yet about your girlfriend because we will spring a surprise to our televiewers. So a long distance relationship with your girlfriend of how many years?
Since the beginning.
Well, since the beginning of time?
No, since the beginning of our relationship.
Okay,
Which
so
was
how
one
many
and a
years?
half years ago.
1.5 years ago, yes. And I understand you actually whispered a secret, but it's not going to be a secret anymore because we will tell it on live television. Your girlfriend is arriving on Monday?
Yes, and I'm pretty
Wow.
excited.
Oh, wow. Can you imagine? So Valentine's Day will, of course, push through for Rafael and your sweetheart. Yeah, great. Is it her first time to visit the Philippines or at least Asia or this part of the world?
Yes, it is. It's going to be her first time in Asia.
Okay. Now, did you decide, both of you, for her to come over and pay you a visit?
That was a fact from the beginning.
Okay.
Like wherever I would go, she would come and visit me.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So, in other words, your long distance relationship has been like going on for the past 1 year and so, or so, one year and a half. But it's not your first time to be away from each other.
No, she studied in Vienna and I studied in Germany.
Okay.
So we were at least 5 hours apart.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But you still kept on visiting each other.
yeah. Like Ines, we visit each other
Oh.
at least twice a month.
Yes. Okay.
And
but
then
now,
when we have free time, we do it.
yes, whenever
Spend it together.
Yes, very good. No, so that keeps the relationship still flourishing because the lines of communication are open and physically you try to visit each other. And then here now, she's coming over to the Philippines. Can you imagine? So she has made good her promise to visit you very, very regularly. Great.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. Okay. Now, may I once more ask Rafael, in the times that you were apart with your girlfriend, no, were there instances when you actually like put your hands up and say, this is kind of a difficult relationship because we're far apart from each other, although you visit her and even like Ines with her boyfriend, but it's different if you want to see each other every day or be together every day.
Yes, of course it's difficult, but on the other side, every time you see each other, it's special time. So if you only spend 2 days a week together, you're gonna make these 2 days special, and you're not gonna waste it by doing nothing. Just
Yeah, that's really nice.
make
So
it
it's
special.
Yeah, so it's like quality time with each other.
Exactly.
Great. So even if it's just 2 hours, quality time. Now, wow, how we're all in love tonight, huh? Just because of that pronouncement. Yes. And then Mark and Shishi, so you've been together as sweethearts for 13 years. Can you imagine? Were there instances when probably you like questioned yourselves, like, is this really the relationship that I'd like to be in for the rest of my life? And how did you finally decide to tie the knot, get married, and be together for the rest of your life?
Well, actually, even though we've been together for quite a long time, especially in college, we didn't really get much time to see each other also because of the demands of our courses, okay, physical therapy and then psychology. So during that time, we just worked on the relationship, and I guess we used each other as like sources of inspiration and strength also to get through kanang the difficulty of the college and stuff like that. Actually, anyway, in my case, when I asked Shishi to be like, when I really asked her to be my girlfriend, and I was already looking at her as someone who could be my wife already. So I wasn't really sure. I didn't really expect it to take so long, but I really felt that she was the one that I would end up spending the rest of my life with, even way back then.
Yeah. She is Mark your first boyfriend? You can say it on live television.
No, he's
No,
my
okay.
third.
Boyfriend.
Yes.
Okay. But did you have any doubts at all making a decision for you to marry Mark?
It wasn't that difficult for me to say yes, especially because my family loves him that much. So I know that we're going to have a happy relationship for the rest of our lives. So I didn't have second thoughts.
Great, great. We will make a follow-up of the family aspect, including for Jansen, as well as for Ines and Rafael, after this brief commercial break. We will be right back.
I would still hear you if there were no tears.